So the Mega Method is a very simplistic, practical thing that you can be doing every day that's very powerful. So although it's only 6 to 10 minutes in length, don't let the shortness of this exercise fool you in its power. It is super powerful, and already thousands of people have used this to help them achieve their goals, their dreams, their aspirations, as well as just to feel good, to feel more alive, and to feel more joy, freedom, and love, to be happier. So there's 4 steps to this, but let me tell you about how powerful it is to see what you want as if you've already achieved it. They've done numerous studies on the power of visualization, creative visualization. And one study was in Chicago, University of Chicago, where they had these 3 groups. They had basketball players, and the 3 groups were split into a group that would practice free throws every day for an hour a day. The next group would just visualize themselves doing the free throw an hour a day. And the last group, they didn't do anything. They just didn't do anything. So here are the results. So the last group, as you could imagine, they had no improvement whatsoever. The group that practiced an hour each day, they actually improved by 24%. And at the end, the group that just visualized, they improved by 23%. So the evidence in regards to how powerful visualization is was illustrated in that study that they did. So just imagine if you took the power of mental rehearsal and then you took action every day, what that would do. Well, that's where the magic happens. Now, one person I remember years ago that was on my stage was a friend of mine, Michelle Cederberg. And at the time, she wasn't a professional speaker, but we were at a speaking conference and she wanted to become a professional speaker. And she actually had a bigger goal than that. She wanted to get her CSP, which is her Certified Speaking Professional designation. And I went through the Mega Method, took her through that. And within 6 years, she got that designation. It was remarkable in terms of how she stayed focused and how she got that designation and became a professional speaker, obviously. So the way she described it was this. This will help you understand how powerful this process is. She says, Wayne, when you took me through that, it locked in a memory of the future that wouldn't leave me alone. So let me dissect that for you. What Michelle did is she forecasted into her future and she felt as though she achieved the CSP. And then she locked that into her memory, into her subconscious, into her neurology. And then she anchored that and linked it to a color, as well as putting her hand to her heart. And this is the essence of what the mental endgame activation method is all about. So what happens is that once you've identified, and the first step in the mental endgame here is to name it. So you've already done that. You've named what you wanted. And you can apply this to any goal or any big vision. But for our sake and purposes, in terms of just to learn it and to learn the process, we're going to stick to our 190-day goal that is super important to you. So that you've named that already. Now, that's where most people stop, is they name what they want. And even if they visualize it, they see it from a distance. The second step, and what Michelle did, is she claimed it. I get her to that point where in her imagination, she saw it and she felt as though she already achieved it. Now, we can all do that, yet so many people don't do that. In fact, a friend of mine that is a gold medalist in cycling, women's cycling, Lorianne Munzer, I was talking to her and I said, how much did you mentally rehearse what you wanted in regards to getting your gold medal? And she said she did it every day. What she would do is she would get into a state where she would visualize, and she would get to that place of going through her training runs, her gold medal, winning the gold medal, and she would do all of that until what she described it as, until it was spot on. She could feel it in her body. She knew it with clarity. And it did 2 things, just like with Michelle and Lorianne, is one, once you see as though you've already achieved it, you are forecasting, you are programming your subconscious that you have a new subconscious identity, that you're a victor. And you're creating this victory vibration of achievement. And once you have that victory vibration, then you want to anchor that to a mind trigger. And a mind trigger is just a word, a symbol, a piece of music, movement, or a combination of those that can help you activate that feeling and reactivate it into your body so you feel good, so that you can move forward in the direction that you want to go. Now, two things happen. When you feel good, as we know, you perform better. We all know that when you're feeling good, you perform better. That's a given. And then on a metaphysical level, on a law of attraction level, your feeling state is the greatest indicator that's letting you know that you're aligned to who you are in accordance to what you want, and that you're getting more of what you want. It is indicating what you're sending out to the universe. So when you get yourself to feel good more often, that's it. Feel good more often. Not only are you going to perform better, you are sending out a magnetic impulse, a vibration to the universe that you're going to attract the people, places, things, events, opportunities, and more resourceful ideas, because you're tuned into that. And you will then get a match in the results to support you in getting more of what you want. So creation only happens in the now. And when you get there first in your mind and you lock it into your memory, and your imagination and your memory are on the same plane, because when you start to visualize what you want and you lock it in, you remember it, and it'll always be a guide for you to stay focused on getting more of what you want and being the person that you already had seen yourself to be, in alignment with a new subconscious identity that's saying that you are the person that's going to achieve it. And then you will act accordingly. What you're going to be going for right now is the feeling of success. You want to assume that feeling of success, which most people are thinking of their goals. They're not thinking from their goals. And when you think from your goal, you are burning this into your brain. You are imprinting this into your subconscious at such a deep level that that will become the locked in memory of the future that guides you as your new subconscious identity and your heartfelt desire. So what I want you to do right now is I want you to take a deep breath in, let it out with a sigh, and close your eyes. And as you just relax every muscle, nerve, and fiber of your body, with each and every breath that you take and every word that you hear, just let go and relax even deeper. Now I want you to know this, that deep within your heart, there's a magical spark that lights the fire of your imagination. That spark is your unlimited power and potential to be, do, have anything you wish. What's that one thing in the 90 days that you want to achieve? The most important goal. Right now, I want you just to picture and imagine what it is. What does it look like? Engage your senses. Maybe you can even smell the smells, the environment. Are there the sounds around? Whatever it is, just imagine and engage all your senses into what it is, what it looks like, what it feels like, what it sounds like. And on the count of 3, I want you to picture, imagine, and pretend as if you've already achieved it. This is where the magic happens. On the count of 3, what will that feel like? What will that sound like? What will that look like? Hear what you hear, feel what you feel, see what you see. I like to think it's the feeling of bliss, absolute achievement. Keep your eyes closed and feel the feeling of success. 1, you can taste it, touch it, and feel it. 2, it's bubbling, it's percolating. On this next count, you just did it. Keep your eyes closed and bathe in the emotion of bliss. Happens now. 3. Yes, you just did it. Notice how good that feels. You just achieved that one end game. the thing that you want within the 90 days. Notice what you're doing, hear what you hear, and feel what you feel. Feel that feeling of achievement. On the count of 3, it magnifies and amplifies even more. Keep your eyes closed and just bathe in that emotion of bliss. 1, 2, you can taste it, touch it, and feel it even more. Happens now. 3. Yes. And notice that there's a color to that feeling. Whatever color comes to mind, it's the perfect color for you right now. From this day forward, anytime you think of that color, boom, bam, shazam, you feel so much power, so much excitement, so much magic that you'll do one thing every day until you've achieved your goal. And then you move on to the next. You want more of that feeling? It's in your heart. You just have to activate it. Put your hands to your heart right now, still keeping your eyes closed, and notice how good that feels. Yes, yes, yes. And one more mind trigger to anchor in this feeling of success. On the count of 3, you're going to fist pump and say a loud yes. Yes representing you experience success, as if you've already achieved it. Keep your eyes closed and do a full embodied yes with a fist pump. 1, 2, 3. Yes. Just let your hands drop to your lap. And know this. Anytime you think of your color, put your hands to your heart and or fist pump with a yes. Instantaneously, automatically, you feel so much power, passion, and magic. You'll do one thing to move you forward. Anytime that you think of your color, put your hand to your heart, fist pump, you feel good. You send that out to the universe. Do that as many times as you want throughout the whole day. Over the next month, it becomes a habit. So you don't have to think about it. You just do it. See, some people believe in their doubts. Other people doubt their beliefs. You believe in yourself. And if anybody tells you different, they're wrong. Now that you know that to be so very true, ingrained in your mind, body, heart, and soul, on the count of 3, you'll open your eyes. You'll feel wonderfully refreshed, totally activated to achieve your end game. 1, feeling absolutely fantastic. 2, like your whole body's been washed with crystal clear water. On this next count, eyes open, awake, aware, feeling great. Happens now. 3, eyes open. Welcome back. So there you have it. So again, you can use this process that I just took you through. You can go back to this over and over. And what is really simple is using the audio programs that I've already set up for you. And I know some of you are already using them. So use it every day and do what works. Do this every day. And just remember what these 4 steps are. You name it, you claim it, you keep your eyes closed, you feel that feeling of success right now as if you've already achieved it, using your imagination, engaging all of your senses. Your subconscious is so receptive to the mental images that you're putting out there, as well as the emotional intensity, the feeling. It's reinforcing you're going to get more of that. And then anchoring it. Anchor it into a mind trigger. Yes. Hands to your heart, thinking of your color. And then now to activate it anytime throughout the day that you're feeling off or you're not feeling that great, just think of the color, put your hands to your heart, yes, and instantly activate this. The more that you do this, the more easier it will become natural and it will activate anytime throughout the day just because you do that mind trigger. So there you have it. Yes. I can't wait. Love you. Remember, be the magic,